Upstate Tai Chi, and welcome back. Today, we're going to go over silk reeling number 1, right hand and left hand outside circles in front of the body, shifting the weight back and forth while making these circles. All these movements are in the form, and these are foundational exercises for Chen style for health. Okay? The first thing we're going to do is get into the Lansai stance. We've gone over those stances. Quick reminder, it's a half horse stance on the right. So I'm going to face you and then I'll turn around and do it also. So I'll get into my comfortable, okay? Be comfortable, listen to your body. I can go a little wider. If you're just starting out, you don't have to go wide. Just open up a little bit, okay? Left hand on the hip, right hand above the knee. Good. Don't lock it out. Don't be like this. Be comfortable. Shift that weight to the right, 70%. So we're going to make a circle in front of the body as I shift the weight. Okay, we start with here. 1, shift the weight to the left, hand in front of the belly button. 2, penetrate. Now the hand is still, the weight is still on the left. Open up to the right, shift the weight to the right. 1, 2, 3. Shift the weight to the left, shift the weight to the right. Shift it to the left, shift it to the right. The biggest thing for beginners is keep that back straight, okay? And keep the elbow lower than the wrist. Relax the shoulder, drop the elbow. Keep your back straight. Okay, I'll go over another principle in a second. Shift that weight to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Single hand, silk reeling, right and left in front of the body. Weight goes to the left, weight goes to the right. Good. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to stop. You could do these a few minutes a day and stop and sink. Good. Now, a couple principles. Keep the back straight, but we don't want to jam ourselves. When we're here, we want about, a little bit of space between the elbow and the body. We don't want to reach. We don't want to jam. We want to be natural. We want to work in our natural sphere of movement. Remember, this comes from a martial art, so everything has economy of motion. Now let's see that from behind, okay? Let me get into that Lansai stance. Open up. Shift the weight to the right, 70% on the right. Left hand on the hip. Right hand over the knee. Keep your back straight. Good. 1, shift the weight to the left. 2, penetrate here. 3, open. 1, 2, 3. Follow along the best you can. The only way to learn this is to do it. And I could already feel my legs getting a workout. 1, 2, and stop. 3, right there. Good. Okay, now I'm going to go on the left side now. Bring your right toe in. Turn your left toe out. Right hand on the hip. Move the weight to the left, 70%. And the same thing. 1, left hand in front. 2, penetrate. 3, open. 1, left hand in front. Weight shifts to the right. 2, the weight is still on the right. 3, open, shift to the left. Now I'll just do that in a continuous movement, and that takes time. The key points here is to keep that back straight, okay? And shift your weight to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Now another key point is to relax your shoulder and drop your elbow. So the elbow is always lower than the wrist. Another key point is that the wrist is around the eyes, around the forehead, never higher than the forehead, and never lower than the belly button. Okay, never lower than the, you can see from the side, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right. And I'm getting a workout already. Now I can shift to the right. I can easily just shift back and forth. Another key principle is not to bounce up and down, is to pick a height and kind of stick with that height, even if it's just a little bit of a bend, and kind of stay at that same height and that same speed. That's why we call it silk reeling. We want to shift the weight back and forth, the same continuous slow speed, and focusing on the movements and relaxing at the same time. See, I'm not even that wide. If you can see my step, I'm just shifting to the right, shifting to the left. And you know, in the beginning, don't think about the circles in your hand movements. There are more details involved here. There's more details involved in the hip here. We call the qua. But right now, for health and to start, make sure you're shifting that weight left, right, left, right, left, right. And in other videos, we'll add stepping to it. We'll add some stepping to it in other videos. We'll go over that in another video where we're going to practice our stepping. Okay, that's it for this first silk reeling video. Till next time.